This fight is extra special. Casey, how many fights have you been to, and what has been your most memorable fight of Manny? If you could say a couple.
I've probably been to about 10 fights, wow. And one of the most memorable ones is, you know, usually you get to kind of train a little bit with Manny, or you go to the place in Los Angeles. The hardest part, though, for me was I was trying to keep up with Pacquiao as he was running through the hills in Los Angeles. The only person is not a person that can keep up with him. It's the dog. Pac-Man is the only thing that can keep up with Manny. So it was me trying to keep up with both of them. It was an ugly sight.
Well, this fight is extra special to Senator Pacquiao because it is going to be the first time that he's going to be wearing two hats. He is the promoter and the fighter, and it's going to be the very first international promotions of his company, MP Promotions. So now we're going to hear from Senator Manny as the promoter. Let's call him, ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of MP Promotions, Senator Manny Pacquiao.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm very glad to stand before you this afternoon as I attempt once again to bring back the glory to our beloved country, a nation that I have fought so hard for, a nation of talented and world-class athletes who are equally deserving of honor and glory. A nation that has been given me the privilege to serve as a humble public servant. Through boxing, we have been given the opportunity to be recognized as a people, and I feel honored for having been instrumental in planting the Philippine flag across the globe over the past decade. Filipino boxers are now being acknowledged as formidable contenders in the global arena. Through boxing, we have become unified as a country, even momentarily. We have set aside our differences because for that fleeting moment, we share and rejoice in our collective triumph as a people. I believe that we can harness this collective spirit for our own good. I believe that the Asian region is the perfect launching pad for our noble sports advocacy. The region is flourishing, and there are plenty of opportunities for us to discover new boxing talents. This is the reason why I have decided to take matters in my own hands and finally decided to stage my own fight using MP Promotions, my very own promotional company. With the help of the business partners, I believe there is so much that we can do to uplift the spirits of our Asian boxers in order for them to shine globally. We want to rekindle the glory days of boxing in Asia, just like the legendary Ali Fraser Rila in Manila, and the famous Ali Bergner rematch in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia in 1975. It took us 43 years to stage again a major boxing event in Malaysia. But we are proud to have made significant breakthrough in the Asian region. It makes it even more meaningful that we are shared the ring with our fellow fighters from Argentina, whom we have shared a long history with from 1950s up to the present, including the 1966 memorable fight between Filipino boxing legend Flas Elorde and Vicente Derado. This time, we have in our undercard Flas Elorde's grandson, Miguel Elorde. For our July 15th fight card, we are proud to have assembled an impressive lineup of Asian fighters. There are so many Asian fighters who are going to fight in this undercard, including an Indonesian, a Japanese, and Malaysian, and a Pakistani against the world. I can assure you that the fight of champions in Malaysia is just the share of bigger fights to come. By then, we should be moving closer to our goal of rekindling the glory and legacy of legendary fights that have defined boxing history. If we can promote boxing starting right here in the Asian region and eventually worldwide, then that would be the best thing, the best legacy that I could contribute to nation building. To strengthen Asian unity and cooperation through sports, and to inspire fellow Asian boxers to keep striving for excellence. Lastly, I'd like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the Matthysse camp for coming over here to help promote the July 15th fight, and to all the members of media, press, and to all the participants, especially to all the visitors came from other countries. Thank you so much for being here and supporting this upcoming fight on July 15th. And also to all my friends, of course, to my close friend, Governor Chavi Singson, my best friend, close friend, Congressman Toby Chanco, and also to all my friends who aren't mentioned, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, God bless.
Thank you, Senator Pacquiao. We'd also like to acknowledge the presence of the ever-supportive family of Manny, who supports him in all his endeavors. Please give a welcome to his lovely wife, Jamie Pacquiao, and his children. They're all here. Jimwell Pacquiao, Michael Pacquiao, Princess, and Queenie. Say hello, kids.
Promotions. It's a great pleasure to be back in Manila, in the Philippines. And it's a big opportunity for our fighter, Lucas Matthysse. I want to give special thanks, first off, to Michael Cons for his hard work and dedication to this fight. If it wasn't for him, this fight wouldn't have been made. We must have topped 500 times in the last month. And we finally got it done. So thank you, Mike. Thank you for your persistence. Thank you. And obviously, any big boxing event in the world is different with Manny Pacquiao. He's done so much for not only for the Philippines, but for the world of boxing. And as a fan, not only a promoter, I want to thank you personally, Manny. Thank you so much for everything you've done. And this is going to be a great event. Lucas is ready for this fight. He's wanted this fight for a long time. It's going to be a dangerous fight. It's his first defense of the title. He just won the title in January. And what better guy to fight than Manny Pacquiao? His dream come true. We know it's going to be hard. It's going to be dangerous fight, but he wants to be great. He wants to be like Manny Pacquiao, and that's the only way you become great. So thank you once again for having us. Don't miss it. July 15th in Malaysia. It's going to be a great event. Thank you very much. And to MP Promotions, thank you for all your hard work. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Senator Manny, Governor Chavez, and our very distinguished guests and boxing friends, members of both international and local press. In behalf of the IBF organization, its President Darrell Peoples, I congratulate MP Promotions, its chairman, the Filipino boxing icon, our living legend, Senator Pacquiao, for its first foray in world boxing promotion.
Hi, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, it is truly appreciated to be here as a WBA representative. It is a great honor for me. We have a WBA welterweight title match with two great boxing figures. Current champion, Lucas Matthysse, he fought with the Pacquiao last fight. It was a great show and knockout win. And also we have Manny Pacquiao. Needless to say, he's the actual Asian fight. We're very proud of Mr. Manny Pacquiao.
Buenas noches, buenas tardes a todos. Un gusto estar aquí en este maravilloso país por primera vez y agradezco la amabilidad y la cordialidad de todos los filipinos.
Okay, I'll translate. He says, good afternoon, everybody. It's a great pleasure to be here.
Quiero agradecerle a todas las personas que participaron para que nosotros y mi peleador estemos participando de esto, que va a ser el 15 de julio, una gran fiesta para el boxeo del mundo.
I want to thank everybody involved for getting this fight done, for this great opportunity July 15th, which is going to be a worldwide event.
Pero también quiero contarles de que nosotros esperamos mucho tiempo para ganar este título del mundo de la AMB. Nada más que 14 años.
And I also want to say that we've worked very hard and waited a long time to win this world title, 14 years.
Por lo consiguiente, Lucas Matthysse no va a venir a pasear a Malasia ni va a ser un partanario. Va a venir a ganar la pelea y yo creo que él tiene todas las condiciones para hacerlo.
And we're not going to Malaysia just to give up the title. We're going over there so we can win the fight. And he's going to work very hard to win the fight.
La gente del boxeo conoce perfectamente quién es Lucas Matthysse.
The boxing world knows exactly who Lucas Matthysse is.
Sabemos que peleamos con uno de los mejores peleadores del mundo de todos los tiempos.
And we know that we're up against one of the greatest fighters ever and out the world.
Que ha peleado con los mejores, que ha ganado 8 títulos,
He's won so many titles,
que fue codiciado por todas las cadenas televisivas del mundo.
fought throughout the world and every TV network you could think of.
Pero hoy es el tiempo de Matthysse. El tiempo de Pacquiao ya ha pasado.
This is Matthyse's time.
Lucas va a noquear a Pacquiao, no tengan ninguna duda. Gracias, muy amable.
But this is Matthyse's time. Manny Pacquiao's time is over. This is Matthyse's time. And we're going to win the fight.
I saw Matthysse early this morning. He flew like 11 hours to Los Angeles and then another 15 to Manila. He looked exhausted, but he was holding his belt tightly and said, "Nunca va a salir." Like it's never going to get away from me. He respects Manny. It's a dream fight, but as you know, as what Manny did to Oscar, he's going to try to do it.
Yes, he did say that he wants to retire Manny Pacquiao with a knockout. And as a huge boxing fan and a Manny Pacquiao fan, standing right next to him, I have really weird feelings. But there's nothing I can do about it because he's a professional boxer.
All right, we're going to hear now from Team Pacquiao. Please give a welcome to Pacquiao advisor Michael Cons.
Toby, I lost my speech, so now I don't know what to do. No, but anyway, a lot of guys ain't gonna expect me to say this, but wow, you know, I arrived here this morning and I'm very pleasantly and happily surprised at what MP Promotions has done this far. Arnold, I mean, I'm not gonna name too many guys because I'll miss somebody and they'll be angry, but I'm pleasantly surprised at all the work you guys put in and what's been accomplished so far. Bob Arum, it can be done, and MP Promotions will do. I also want to thank Eric. We spent a lot of time putting this fight together. We had a lot of hurdles that we had to overcome, but it was a great privilege and pleasure dealing with him. I think we both almost got divorced through the process when we came through it. and I'm happy that that fight was made. Through the years, you know, I've gained a lot of knowledge and respect from Manny, but he never stopped surprising me. And I have to give him a lot of respect right now because he had the option to take a tune-up fight. I don't need to name the opponent or anything, but we had discussed it. He knows who I'm talking about. But Manny chose not to. He didn't want to come back after a year or so and have a tune-up fight. And that's why this opponent was chosen. He's not a tune-up. It's a real fight. Styles make fights. I was on the plane with him this morning. It's really hard to say anything bad. But he's a champion. He just won his title. He's not going to give it away. You know, Argentinian fighter has got chins that are made of steel. He's got power. This fight has all the ingredients to make a very fan-friendly, entertaining fight. But I hate to say, you guys are all my friends. I know my boss. Manny's going to train hard. He's going to focus hard. It's going to be an entertaining fight for everybody to watch, and I believe he can come out successful. And just a couple other notes. I just want to acknowledge Brad Jacobs. He's here. Bob Arab's top rank will be handling the television pay-per-view in America, and Brad will be helping us on some other logistics. And the whole goal here is to show the people that Manny Pacquiao's MP promotion can really promote fights and do it well as a group. Everybody's going to work together in harmony. Nobody trying to oust the other person. And I've spoken with Eric from Golden Boy. I've already spoken to Brad. We're all going to work as a team and make this a very successful event. And I'd like to thank the Malaysian sponsors and obviously the media. Last time I saw that much media was when we had the Mayweather fight. So again, Team Pacquiao here in the Philippines, amazing job so far. Let's do that.
From Jensen when he was 12 or 14 years old, am I correct? He's slept with him in the gutter. Oh, he was slimmer. Were you ever? I don't know about. He's been with Manny through all the ups and downs and twists and turns. That familiar voice that we hear in the corner. Please welcome Buboy Fernandez.
Good afternoon. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Sa lahat ng mga media, international media, welcome to the Philippines. Good afternoon also to the Golden Boy Promotion. The champ from Argentina, Mr. Lucas Matthysse, welcome to the Philippines. Alam ko malaking responsibilidad ang nakapatong sa aking balikan sa ngayon, pero gagampanan ko po ang tiwalang ibinigay sa akin ng aking kaibigan. May kasabihan nga, puno lang po ang tumatanda at edad. Bata pa yung fighter ko. Magandang hapon mo sa lahat.
Yes!
Man, good boy. All right, so Manny was already talking about earlier how this is going to be an extremely awesome fight because there's a lot of great undercards of Asian fighters. And one of the highlights is coming up in the July 15 event is we have a fighter from the Philippines. He's a upcoming Filipino fighter, just like Manny. He is he's starting just like Manny was a long time ago, and he's hoping to capture as many world titles as he can. And please, let's welcome here on stage, give it up for Jack Debora.
Salamat po ako kay Sir Manny na bigyan po ako ng chance na mag-undercard sa kanya. Tapos sa Golden Boy Promotion, thank you po. Gagawin ko po lahat para manalo tong laban to kasi world title to eh. Abangan nyo po lang laban, magandang laban po. Thank you po.
Hola, buenas tardes. La verdad que bueno, muy contento de estar en Manila.
Okay, there you go. Okay, good afternoon. Thank you all for being here, and very excited to be here in Manila.
Bueno, la verdad que es un orgullo pelear contra Manny Pacquiao,
It's a great honor for me to be fighting against Manny Pacquiao.
tener mi oportunidad de defender mi título que tanto me costó junto a un grande.
It's my first time defending my title, which was very hard to attain.
Así que bueno, lo voy a defender a muerte. Seguramente vamos a hacer una gran pelea porque los dos somos unos guerreros.
And I'm going to defend it to the death. It's going to be a great fight. We're both fighters that are very aggressive.
Así que bueno, los invito a todos el 14 de julio para ver una gran pelea. Aguante Argentina.
And I want to invite all of you to see a great fight, July 15th, and arriba Argentina.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you.
being here. And also, I would like to thank to all the media, press, and to all the organizers of this press conference who are really prepared for this press conference today. And you work hard for this preparation. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And this press conference, we would like to let the people know that this fight in Kuala Lumpur is going to be a good fight. We choose to pick Matthysse because I believe that Matthysse has a gut and tough opponent. He is an aggressive fighter, and we can create more action in the ring than the fight that I had before. And we guarantee to the people that they will enjoy this fight because of his style, and my style is very almost similar. And we want more action in the ring, throwing a lot of punches, and my opponent is very aggressive and course, the percentage of his knockout of his career is high. So we don't want to underestimate him. We should work hard for this fight, and I think this is gonna be once in a lifetime fight that we are going to do in Malaysia, and I'm hoping that MP Promotion will also promote here in the Philippines like this World Championship fight in Manila. So that's what I'm trying to do. But this time we should work hard, finish first this fight of champions in Malaysia, and also not only Manny Pacquiao and Matthysse will fight in Malaysia, but there's three undercard who are going to fight also a world title. So it's going to be 4 world title fights in Malaysia. So it's going to be exciting, and I'm sure, guaranteed that the fans of boxing will love it. And I hope to be there. I hope to see you there in Malaysia on July 15th. Thank you, and God bless.
Okay, there you have it. You've heard from both camps. We're going to ask all our friends of the media to prepare their questions. We're going to give you the opportunity to...
Maraming salamat sa pag-invite kay Lipin para magiging undercard dito. Thank you very much for Manny Pacquiao for inviting Lipin to fight as one of his undercards.
我是 Manny 在中国的合伙人，那么也特别感谢 Manny 给这个机会。那么大家也都知道，现在中国呢没有世界职业拳王冠军。那么吕斌呢是中国非常优秀的拳手，我们希望呢这次比赛吕斌能成功夺得世界金腰带。谢谢。
Thank you very much to Manny Pacquiao for giving us a chance for Lipin to fight this world title fight. As you may know, there's no world title, there's no Chinese world title holder as of the moment. So again, my most sincere thanks to Manny Pacquiao for giving us this most wonderful opportunity.
最后呢，我祝愿马来西亚之战圆满成功，祝愿 Manny Pacquiao 成功夺得 WBA 的世界拳王金腰带。谢谢。
So lastly, I would like to give my best wishes to this the Malaysia fight. That this will be a very successful event, and also, of course, to my best friend here and partner, Manny Pacquiao, for his victory in this fight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I invite the president if he's not busy. I'm sure he will come to watch the fight. And we know the work of being a president. Also, there's a lot of Filipino boxers that potentially can excel in the world of boxing. We should help them and promote them, because even they're good boxers. They have a talent, but we don't support them and we don't promote them, so we don't have a chance to show their talents and, of course, express their talents to people. We should. That's what we're doing right now in the promoting boxers.
Thank you so much, sir, and good luck. That Sir Mario said earlier, it's Matthysse's time now. Your Pacquiao's time is over. Your response, your reaction.
My time is not done yet. That's what I'm trying to prove this coming July 15th that Manny Pacquiao is not done yet in boxing, and also I will not predict this fight. I don't have prediction, but I will do my best to win convincingly, and you know. If I could have a chance to finish it right away, I would finish it.
Yeah. Thank you.
I keep on fighting because, of course, boxing is my passion. I love boxing. I grew up in boxing, and I love to raise the flag of the Philippines. I love
Last question for Golden Boy President Eric Gomez. Sir, Malaysia is not exactly known for being big in combat sports in general, be it boxing or other form of fighting. How will you guys plan to actually promote this upcoming fight in Kuala Lumpur? Thank you.
Anything Manny Pacquiao does is big. So it doesn't matter where you fight. Wherever Manny Pacquiao fights, the world of boxing will watch.
Is that it? Thank you. Sure.
English or Spanish? My name is Manny Pacquiao from the News Agency of Spain FM. English or Spanish?
In
Okay,
I can now translate. Go ahead.
This is a question. Of my colleague. Matthysse manager said that that Pacquiao time is over and now is the time of Matthysse. So I would like to know his opinion on that and if he sees himself as a favorite. Matthysse quería preguntarle si qué piensa sobre la pregunta sobre la afirmación de su manager de que el tiempo de Pacquiao ha terminado y ahora es su tiempo y si se ve usted como favorito.
Sí, seguramente. Él ha hecho muy buena carrera. La verdad que, bueno, ha ganado muchos títulos. Yo vengo de ganar el mío. Estoy dispuesto a dejar mi vida para seguir el camino. No sé que él es un gran peleador, le tengo mi respeto, pero creo que ha llegado mi momento ahora.
Yeah, I'll translate that. He said, sure, you know, Manny's won so many titles, he's done so much in boxing. I've only won one title, and I'm not going to give it up. I'll die for it if I have to. So, you know, he's had a great history in boxing, and this is my time. This is my time, and I'm going to defend this title till the death.
Definitely a lot of passion there. Any more questions? Sir?
Dosika from Phil Boxing. This is for Lucas. You are very confident and you're saying things that you're going to retire Manny. What have you seen in his last fights that make you very confident to defeat Manny Pacquiao? You know, what have you seen? Yes.
Sí, bueno, siempre lo estuve viendo, ¿no? Siempre vi sus peleas. En las últimas peleas, después del knockout que le dio Márquez, ha bajado su rendimiento. Él sigue siendo un buen peleador, pero creo que ha bajado un poquito a lo que era antes, ¿no? Pero siempre respetando al gran campeón.
I mean, obviously, he's still a very great fighter. He's a great fighter. He's still very, very good. But since the knockout of Márquez, you know, I think that he's not the same fighter anymore, and he's not in his prime anymore. But he's still very, very good, but I don't think he's at the same level.
You have a reaction? What you say?
My reaction, that's what I'm trying to prove this July 15. And I really believe that I'm still there. But I need to work hard for this fight because we know Matthysse is a kind of fighter that we don't want to underestimate.
Bueno, muy contento, la verdad que una alegría muy grande, ¿no? Pelear contra Manny, es una leyenda, y como peleador, la verdad que bueno, es un orgullo muy grande enfrentarme a él.
It's a dream come true. It's an honor. He's a legendary fighter. He's a legend. So whenever you get a chance to fight with a Manny Pacquiao, it's a great honor, and I'm very excited.
Just a follow-up question on that one is, did you ever thought, or did you have it planned, or at least think about that you're gonna really fight Manny Pacquiao in your career?
Sí, seguro. Siempre estuvo en mi mente ser campeón mundial y enfrentarme a un grande, no sea Manny Pacquiao o Floyd Mayweather, que son los mejores libra por libra, así que siempre estuvo en mi mente enfrentarlos a ellos.
It was always a dream. That's the reason I work hard. It was always a dream to fight either Manny or Floyd, who are the top fighters in our era.
All right, thank you. For Manny Pacquiao, just one question. Manny, first of all, congratulations for having your first international promotion. Why did it take too long for you to finally get your own promotion set up? And what is your plan? Is this going to be an ongoing thing now for MP promotion internationally?
My plan for my promotion, MP promotion, is to promote more boxers, especially boxers in Asia and Filipino boxers, to give a chance to discover their talents.
Why did it take a while for you to start it? I thought you have the capability to do it for a long time, but why now?
No, we already started the MP promotion here in the Philippines. Locally, we started already since before. But this is just the first time that we promote international, international.
Trainings. La pregunta es para tu entrenamiento, ¿dónde te vas a entrenar? Si es en Los Ángeles o en Argentina, if you are going to train in Los Angeles or in Argentina, and what can fans expect about your training, your preparation for this important fight? ¿Qué pueden los fans esperar acerca de tu preparación para esta importante pelea? Porque como tú sabes, los latinos estamos contigo. Y la segunda pregunta, the second question is about your inspiration in boxing. ¿Qué peleador latino, no de otra raza, no latinos como nosotros, han sido tu inspiración? Digamos, Argüello Durán o Nicolino Loche. ¿Cuál es tu boxeador favorito? Who is your favorite boxer that you can share with us, who has been an inspiration for you? And we are happy to have you here, Lucas. Gracias.
Bueno, mi preparación va a ser, vengo entrenando a Argentina. Mi preparación, ahora cuando termine todo esto, me vuelvo para Los Ángeles, para Indio.
First answer is, I've been training in Argentina. But now after this press tour, I'm going to train where I've been training lately, right outside Los Angeles in Indio, California.
Bueno, ahí vamos a hacer toda la preparación fuerte en Indio junto con Joel Díaz y todo el equipo.
That's where I'm going to have my training camp, Indio, California, with my head trainer Joel Díaz and the rest of my team.
Bueno, hasta el día de la pelea, unos 15 días antes que nos venimos.
And I'll be there till fight time, till I fly to Malaysia for the fight.
Y bueno, como boxeador siempre lo admiré a Oscar de la Hoya, la verdad que uno de mis peleadores favoritos.
I always admired Oscar de la Hoya, obviously when I was growing up, watching his fights.
A Julio César Chávez, la verdad que bueno, muchos latinos son los que me gustan, ¿no? Pero más que nada Oscar de la Hoya y Julio César Chávez son los que siempre admiré.
And Julio César Chávez is another inspiration for me. There's many great Latino fighters, but them two are the ones that I looked up to when I was growing up.
Hanging gloves, I don't know yet, but in my life I never think negative. I always think positive, so that makes me focus and of course triumph in boxing because I always think positive. But whatever happens, of course I will accept it. It's part of sport, but I think we will win.
Yes! That's a prediction, all right. Yes, sir?
Hi, question for Sir Manny. This is Mark Lantaya of Joven Sports. a while ago, the question is if you lose the fight, but this time the question is if you win the fight, Sir Manny, your next plan is to fight Lomachenko, right?
That's one of my plan, fighting Lomachenko, and also my plan is to have a fight here in Manila. So either Lomachenko or anybody, as long as here in Manila, no problem. It's gonna be exciting.
Yes.
Thanks so much, Sir Manny.
That can be #1 pound for pound, but it's up to the people who are they're gonna choose. I mean, for me, I always believe myself, but I don't want to boast about that. And I think there's a lot of boxers. One of those boxers is Lomachenko. Lomachenko, a good boxer, and some fighters.
And if I could, one more. Because boxing is now a career you're pursuing with your political career. You're turning 40 this year. What are your plans, political plans?
40.
Do you intend to run for president? And how do you think this will affect your career in boxing?
I'm not thinking about that, running for a higher office. I'm happy to do my work as a senator. It's not easy work, but sometimes I feel discouraged for being a politician because of the system. It's kind of, you know, I feel sometimes discouraged being a politician, but I love to help the people. I love to serve the country. I love to serve the people and serve the country. And I believe that that's my purpose, why God bring me this level of life. We know most of the Filipino people knows my past, how we live. We came from nothing, and then God brought me and my family into something for a purpose, and that's purpose. Right now, I realize that I need to help them. Those people who are in need, and those people are really poor.
Thank you very much.